A Chiayi volunteer who changed his wayward behavior shares his story at the Year-end Blessing Ceremony. Penang Year-end Blessing Ceremony teaches participants life lessons through various games. Welcome to DaAi Headlines. I'm Siri Su. Thank you for joining us. Continuing her island-wide tour, Dharma Master Zheng Yan has arrived in Yunlin for the Year-end Blessing Ceremony. At the ceremony, Tzu Chi volunteer Shi Zhefu repented for his wayward behaviors and the fact that he had to slaughter sick pigs. Fortunately, upon joining Tzu Chi, he switched to another job and donated a piece of land to build a recycling station. Shi Zhefu repents for his past wayward behaviors. He used to smoke, drink alcohol, and gamble. In addition, he had a really bad temper due to work-related stress.
To prevent the further spread of illness, when the pigs had infectious diseases, my job was to slaughter them. I faced a lot of stress when I had to do this. Working in such an environment for a long period of time really took a toll on me.
Upon joining Tzu Chi, Shi quit smoking and drinking and switched to another job. In addition, he provided a 3,000 square meter land to build a recycling station on. Dharma Master Zheng Yan praised him for his generosity and also encouraged everyone to adopt a vegetarian diet. "48 newly certified Tzu Chi commissioners take to the stage to receive the Master's blessings. Master Zheng Yan also hopes that they'll make good vows to benefit all sentient beings." Also at the Year-end Blessing Ceremony at Yunlin Liaison Office, more than 500 Tzu Chi volunteers in Chiayi participated in a sutra adaptation. One on-stage volunteer has just lost her daughter to a car accident. Agreeing to her daughter's decision to donate her organs, this volunteer has overcome the grief and continues to walk the Bodhisattva path. At the Year-end Blessing Ceremony, the on-stage volunteers performed the sutra adaptation with uniform moves. One on-stage volunteer, Chen Zhaojun, lost her daughter, who worked at a hospital, to a car accident in August of last year. Chen has agreed to her daughter donating her organs, including the heart, liver, kidney, and corneas. As her daughter practiced great love, Chen was able to overcome her grief and continue to walk the Bodhisattva path.
Dharma Master Zheng Yan is just like our mother. When something happens, as children, we do not want to worry our mothers. Therefore, I do my best to carry out Tzu Chi's work on our team.
77-year-old Tzu Chi volunteer Lai Fangchuan recently underwent a surgery for his liver tumor and has to do follow-ups at the hospital. Despite that, he and his wife are still dedicated to recycling work.
I cannot just sit around during my spare time. I will still go to the recycling station and find something to do. The other Tzu Chi volunteers all take very good care of me.
The more volunteer work he does, the healthier he becomes. He has gained much strength and has become even more joyful. It is very good for us to do recycling.
Another Tzu Chi volunteer, Lin Jingyi, has recently injured her foot. Despite that, she still stood to host the community Year-end Blessing Ceremony.
In Tzu Chi, one person cannot accomplish much. It takes the joint effort of many people to carry out the work. It takes the will of everyone, working as a team, to achieve the ultimate unity you see.
Everyone makes the vow to give of themselves and work diligently to benefit the public. When Xu Sizhong heard Dharma Master Zheng Yan say there's no more time left, he made a vow to become a Tzu Chi volunteer. He used to work various jobs to support his family, which included operating an internet cafe and an arcade. After he was certified as a Tzu Chi commissioner, he shut down both businesses. Now he calls the Shanghua Liaison Office his second home and is a role model to all.
At night, Xu Sizhong drives a small truck and collects the recyclable goods from the merchants.
Garbage can be turned into gold. The money can be donated to DaAi TV, supporting DaAi TV because it is a positive media.
In addition to being a maintenance worker at the factory in the mornings, he also operates a beverage shop himself. In order to support his family, he also opened up an internet cafe and an arcade. At night, he would also work at the night market.
One time, a Tzu Chi volunteer went to the stand next to mine at the night market to collect funds. I had asked them, "What are you collecting funds for?" They told me that the donations were going toward the Tzu Chi Foundation. So I decided that I too will make some donations.
After becoming a long-term donating member of Tzu Chi, he often watched DaAi TV, which inspired him to enroll in the Tzu Chi volunteer training courses.
I was watching Dharma Master Zheng Yan's teachings, and she kept on saying, "There's no more time left." It was this phrase that motivated me to become a Tzu Chi volunteer. I felt like my right hand was doing good deeds, but my left hand was doing bad things, because I was still operating an internet cafe and an arcade. Those aren't good environments to be in, so 2 months after becoming a certified Tzu Chi commissioner, I decided to close down both businesses for good.
If it's the right thing, just do it. Xu Sizhong can often be found at the Shanghua Liaison Office. Due to having a street artist permit, he would perform for the seniors at the local nursing home each week.
We should all do good deeds for humanity when our bodies are still able. To me, this is one way of demonstrating filial piety.
Grateful for the kindness of his parents, he truly believes that filial piety and good deeds should not be delayed. Therefore, he wants to share the joyfulness of doing good deeds and inspire others to do the same as well.
Yunlin Tzu Chi volunteer Huang Yezhen was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease 8 years ago. Back then, she could not control her limb movements. In 2018, after undergoing a deep brain stimulation surgery in Hualien, she has almost fully recovered. Being grateful, she seizes her time to carry out Tzu Chi's work.
This is the rehabilitation department. We are folding towels for the patients.
Huang Yezhen is always volunteering with a joyful heart. However, she's actually constantly battling against her illness.
When I was actively battling against Parkinson's disease, I still joined many Tzu Chi activities. Before I underwent the surgery, I actually still helped out in overseas camp in Hualien for 8 days.
Huang Yezhen, who suffers from Parkinson's disease, stopped trembling uncontrollably after undergoing a deep brain stimulation surgery. Therefore, she now seizes the time to carry out Tzu Chi's work.
I went to the prison to participate in a musical adaptation of the Sutra of Profound Gratitude to her parents. The inmates cried, and I cried too. When you go out to carry out Tzu Chi's work, you instantly forget about your illness.
Besides serving the inmates at the prison, Huang also goes to nursing homes to bring joy to the seniors. For Huang, the most important thing is to cultivate herself diligently and continue to carry out good deeds. Chen Jun'an is a newly certified Tzu Chi commissioner in Pingdong. 4 years ago, he donated his bone marrow to save a patient's life. Since then, he has been invited to share his experience in stem cell registry blood drives. That is how he met his girlfriend Cai Pei-fen, who is a TIMA member. For the past years, the two of them have been encouraging people to become potential stem cell donors. After Chen is certified by Tzu Chi, Cai will also start her volunteer training.
While standing in the back and listening carefully to the instructions, this is Chen Jun'an's first mission as a certified Tzu Chi commissioner. He still remembers the day he received his certification.
Dharma Master Zheng Yan encouraged me to cultivate good thoughts, to learn from other volunteers. As we plant the seeds of kindness into the soil step by step, it will eventually grow into a tree. I wanted to become a person with a compassionate heart.
After successfully donating his bone marrow, Chen has participated in many stem cell registry blood drives. This is where he began his journey as a Tzu Chi volunteer. He also met his partner, who is a medical technologist.
After we are officially in a relationship, he thought back to everything that has happened. He was grateful because he had met me in the stem cell registry blood drives. I am glad that I met him as well. I hope I can join the volunteer training program as planned.
With the same interest, his partner is also ready to join the volunteer training program. The two of them decided to walk the Bodhisattva path together side by side.
At the Year-end Blessing Ceremony in Penang, Malaysia, Tzu Chi volunteers have set up 10 stations for the participants to learn about the meaning of life through various games. In addition, there are puppet shows, lion dances, and spring couplet writing stations at the event. One volunteer remarked that this is the first time he has seen that the Chinese Lunar New Year celebration has been incorporated into the Year-end Blessing Ceremony. The audience watches the puppet show of dragon and lion dances with fascination. This year's Year-end Blessing Ceremony is a very unique one.
I've joined Tzu Chi for about 20 years now, but this is the first time I'm seeing that people have incorporated both the Tzu Chi's principles and New Year celebration into the Year-end Blessing Ceremony. For instance, writing spring couplets, lion dances, and the God of Fortune. These are all brand new activities for us.
At the event, the organizers also wanted to teach people how to get rid of negative affinities when worries arise in life. At the 10 treasure stations, the participants can learn various life lessons from the games provided.
We've set up 10 different stations for our life's 10 treasure activity. This way, the volunteers can visit the various stations, like the Repentance Station, Great Vow Station, Gratitude Station, and Praise Station, in order to understand the greater meaning and value of life.
As the participants learn from the activities, they will also gain a sense of mission to spread great love and brightness to all the forgotten corners of society. In China, Shenyang Tzu Chi volunteers held a year-end blessing ceremony attended by community volunteers and donating members. One attendee remarked that the red envelope blessing wisdom is the best New Year gift for her.
Affected by the cold front, the temperature of northeast region fell to 20 degrees below zero. But nothing will stop the volunteers from conducting the year-end blessing ceremony. Early in the morning, volunteers are already on their way to the venue. Although the weather is extremely cold outside, but it is warm inside the venue. Zhao Yue shared her joyfulness of being a Tzu Chi volunteer. She also brought her family to join the Tzu Chi family.
Honestly, I wouldn't say it's me who had inspired my family to join Tzu Chi. After they came, they really felt the spirit of great love, in which it had deeply touched their heart, so they enjoy coming here.
In Tzu Chi, we said, see suffering and recognize blessings. I think it's absolutely reasonable. Whenever I saw people suffer from pain or illnesses, I always remember this Jingsi aphorism, reminding me to be content and realize how fortunate I am at all times.
Representing Dharma Master Zheng Yan, Shenyang Tzu Chi volunteers distributed the red envelopes of wisdom and blessings to the local residents to wish them a happy new year.
The red envelope of wisdom and blessings given by Dharma Master Zheng Yan is the best New Year gift that I've received. I believe in 2019, it will bring good luck and fortune to my family members.
In the new year, all the Tzu Chi volunteers vow to work diligently and pray for a world free of disasters.
Next, we'll meet a 38-year-old Tzu Chi care recipient who was diagnosed with breast cancer. Due to the disease, she has lost her eyesight and suffered from mobility problems. Tzu Chi volunteers have been staying by her side through these difficult times. Recently, she told the volunteers that she wanted to eat dumplings. Therefore, the volunteers work as a team to prepare dumplings for her.
I 没想到我这眼睛也看不到了，我这个双手还是麻木的。 我没想到我今天还能再一次吃到饺，我真的很开心。
For 7 years, Liu Shufen has been battling with cancer. She's like a flower that isn't in full bloom yet, but is already withering away.
你这又剪了吗？头发？
没剪，就是长长了，它就倒下来了。
Tzu Chi volunteers have accompanied Miss Liu ever since she was diagnosed with cancer. This time, they came to fulfill her wish.
在以往的访视当中呢，跟淑芬聊。
On our last visit, I was talking to Su Fen. She said that she hasn't eaten dumplings for almost half a year. As I am not very good at making the dumplings, I invited the other Tzu Chi volunteers to join me. Together, we made a meal of dumplings for her.
热热闹闹的包了一顿饺子。
蘑菇是啥？是对免疫力。
The mushrooms and the carrots can make the immune system stronger. The cardamom contains good amounts of calcium. You can stir-fry them in the pan. As for the green peppers, they're rich in many vitamins and they can reduce fatigue. The Chinese cabbage can prevent toxic to human bodies. I believe the dumplings are very nutritious and healthy.
所以这个饺子非常有营养。
From preparing the ingredients to making the dumplings, the volunteers have put lots of efforts and devotion into the process.
香喷喷的饺子好喽！我自己从来没包过这么好吃的饺子馅儿，饺子。
I never made this kind of dumplings before. The stuffing is delicious. I couldn't hold back my excitement, as I haven't eaten the dumplings for a long time. And I didn't want to finish all of them. I wanted to keep some of it so that I can remember the taste.
As we can see, Liu Shufen and the volunteers can understand each other without being told. A compassionate giving is all you need to build a stronger relationship.
City volunteers from the Kuala Lumpur and Selangor chapter in Malaysia have long been accompanying the many impoverished families in the local communities. In Miri, the first ever City Care recipient, Anon, has been under the care of City volunteers for over 18 years already. Not only has his life changed for the better, but the volunteers that have accompanied him have also been inspired by his perseverance in life.
Anong 是迷你第一个个案已经有18年了。
When we first saw his home, we were all in shock. His bed, his mattress was all black. It was terribly dirty. In the beginning stages, he really liked to play with his saliva, and he was constantly picking his nose. So, when many people saw him, they found him to be quite unhygienic. In the beginning, Anon's father was suffering from an infected leg wound. Someone had reported his case to Tzu Chi, so that was how we came into contact with the family. We first began to care for the father. Unfortunately, the father ended up passing away, which resulted in a shortage of financial support. Anon's mother is just like him. She too suffers from mental illnesses. She's not able to take care of herself either. They both need continuous long-term care from Tzu Chi volunteers.
Before, when we would come visit, the floors were still all intact. It was only just a bit sunken, that's all. There were only certain spots that were a bit unsafe. But the situation now is a lot worse than before. Even the walls are filled with holes.
My heart breaks when I see him in this condition. It pains me because I have no idea how he's able to live his life like this.
Over the past 10+ years, Tzu Chi volunteers have been continuously caring for him. What we are hoping that we can do next is giving him a better and cleaner living environment. So we plan to do some basic repair work to the home soon.
Through Tzu Chi volunteers' referral, some companies have agreed to partner up in helping repair Anung's house. Not only did they sponsor all the construction materials, but many employees contributed their professional skills out of the kindness of their heart.
After inspection, I requested my company's help to repair his house.
We'll first clear out all of the clutter and damaged pieces of the house. After tearing down the necessary areas, we'll then start to renovate the place.
安龙，师姑剪头发啊，这个头发剪。安龙本身是福州人。OK， 安龙呢？怎么样它？有鸡蛋。你吃。哎。他还会说要先给我吃。
We didn't replace the bed because it was left behind for him by his mother. However, the mattress was newly bought. The bedsheet and pillows are all new too. The Tzu Chi Foundation has launched an official line group to provide the public with more convenient and instant access to global Tzu Chi information. With the cell phone app, one can also make donations with a click of a finger.
好的，谢谢，拜拜。
What can you do with your cell phone other than talking on the phone?
就是看 FB 啊、Line 啊，对啊。
网购还有用 FB。
Other than online shopping, now you can also do charity with your cell phone.
This is the official line group of Tzu Chi Foundation. You can click in and you'll be in the group.
Tzu Chi volunteers demonstrated how to join the official line group of Tzu Chi Foundation. In the group, one can learn about global news of Tzu Chi as well as making a donation online.
我要捐款就点捐款，加我慈善啊、医疗、教育、人文、国际什么都可以。
个人电脑到手机都可以。
Now you can be on top of Tzu Chi news internationally with your laptop and cell phone. It's also very convenient if you want to make a donation.
线上的捐献。
The advancement of mobile technology can now be integrated into charity so that everyone can do good deeds with just a click on the phone.
很诚恳的一念，我要点入去，我一点看到成功，我就功德，就是欢喜。
A finger click can accomplish good deeds. A selfless act can cultivate blessings. Take out your phone and join Tzu Chi's line group. You can make a difference with a click on the phone.
A coffee shop owner in Miaoli is providing free toast to children who score 100 points on their midterm exams. The owner said that he's deeply touched to see that many children have therefore been encouraged to study diligently. We'll leave you with these images at the end of our program. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.